Alex Pereira's shocking UFC 313 gamble. Why risk it all against Magomed Ankalaev? Alex Pereira has just stunned the MMA world by accepting a fight against Dagestani wrestling powerhouse Magomed Ankalaev at UFC 313, a matchup so dangerous that some fans are calling it career suicide. Why would a striker like Pereira, still establishing himself at light heavyweight, take such a massive risk? The answer lies in legacy, ego, and a hidden UFC agenda. Let's break it down. Magomed Ankalaev isn't just a tough opponent. He's one of the worst possible matchups for Pereira. With 8 UFC wins and 6 finishes, Ankalaev's sambo-heavy style has smothered elite strikers like Thiago Santos and Ion Cutelaba. Meanwhile, Pereira's takedown defense at 205 pounds remains largely untested. If Ankalaev imposes his wrestling for 25 minutes, this could turn into a nightmare scenario for Pereira. Some analysts believe his team is making a reckless decision, but sources claim Pereira himself demanded this fight. The question is, why? For Pereira, this isn't just another fight. It's a chance to build his legacy. After losing his middleweight belt, he fully embraced his boogeyman persona, seeking out the division's most dangerous opponents. A win over Ankalaev, widely considered the uncrowned champion, would transform Pereira from an elite striker into the most feared man at 205 pounds. But there's another factor at play: ego. Insiders say Pereira is determined to prove he's more than just a kickboxer, even if it means risking a devastating loss. With the light heavyweight division in turmoil after Jamahal Hill's injury, the UFC needs high-stakes fights to keep fans engaged. Pereira versus Ankalaev is the perfect clash. Striker versus grappler, knockout artist versus suffocating wrestler. The UFC gets a marquee matchup, Ankalaev finally gets a big-name opponent, and Pereira gets a fast track to title contention. The only real question? Whether Pereira's chin can withstand the pressure. Pereira's left hook is his ultimate weapon. He's put down elite opponents like Israel Adesanya and Sean Strickland with one clean punch, and Ankalaev has shown openings in his striking defense. If Pereira can survive the early wrestling exchanges and land clean in the first round, he could replicate his knockout win over Gigi Prochaska, erasing his weaknesses with one violent moment. But Ankalaev's team knows this and will likely implement a relentless wrestling approach from the opening bell. For Pereira, this fight is a defining moment. A win silences critics who say he's just a striker and propels him toward another title shot. A loss? He risks becoming another kickboxer who couldn't handle elite grappling. Meanwhile, Ankalaev needs this win to shed the boring grappler label and secure his own place in the title conversation. Will Pereira's gamble pay off, or will Ankalaev drag him into the Dagestani abyss? Drop your predictions in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more uncensored UFC breakdowns. This is a fight that could change everything. Don't miss it.